Hello everyone, Rainier Games here, and we're back with another Planetbase episode. This is then episode 15, and in the last episode we kinda started on building these starports, as well as making this visitor or something area, as we will be hopefully having a lot more traffic here, and then when the colonist comes they can actually rest here, and if they are of course colonists, they will go and find their correct working area, and if there are visitors we might hopefully get to center them around here so they don't walk off and start consuming oxygen everywhere, so we suddenly get a problem with that. So that's why we also made 3 oxygen generators down here, so we are sure that we're producing oxygen. Of course I should have more oxygen generators everywhere just to be safe, but for now we're having it here. And I always forget to speed up the time so we're not wasting too much precious time. And it seems like they actually want to already start making one starport. Of course, what I do remember is that starports do pull a fair bit of power, which potentially could be a problem. But that is why we also built 3 wind turbines here. But still, like, we might need to get even more. I'm not saying we should have all starports active at the same time in the start now, but at least we should be prepared that they might pull some power. I'm just gonna check on our laser. Are we within the perimeter? This one is the only one that's kind of in a risk, but I guess it's a risk I'm willing to take for my colonists, because I am the great leader. And let's see, this one, everything is safe here too, so we don't need more lasers for now. Everything is within the perimeter. It's more, maybe more telescopes and more work areas for engineers to monitor for meteorites with these telescopes. Okay, and they are working on metal, which is kind of the stuff we're waiting for. And I'm just gonna check over here. No trade ships, as we did open for that again in the last episode. At least I think we did. Yeah, we did. Oh, and then talking about trade ship, and there it is. Trade ship, you have metal for us? Awesome. So I am more or less only interested in your metal, and I have a ton of medical plants you can have. Even though we have a lot of starch too, but I'm selling this first. I would like a gun, thank you. And I would like some spares too, but I'm not interested in paying anything. Oh, wait. Ha! I can get that, and I can get a few coins. And voila. So 40 medical plants for this. I call that a good trade. And our other starport is now open, so now we can actually accept more planes or starships, spaceships, something, to actually come to our area here. So that is nice. And they are kind of building very randomly on everything. But if we get any transmissions and so on, we can actually start accepting them too, as they will actually start paying us. And therefore we could just, when trade ship comes, we can actually just buy whatever they want with just cash, so we don't need to worry about carrying stuff out all the time and unhappy citizens. Like this one, right here. Unhappy for some reason, but they never tell me why. This colony will not perform any tasks. Yes, but can you tell me why your morale is so low? Nobody wants to tell me. Very poor, okay. That ain't good. Of course, now I do remember too that we should maybe set up the guards here. So I'm gonna make armory, where we have 2 gun locks there, and we're gonna have tons of guards on duty. So it's at least gonna be 6 guard posts here, and of course we could have a few of these, as well as invaluable action. Okay, I don't know what I did. Radio. There. And then maybe we could fit one more guard in the middle there. So this one is going to cost us a lot of metal and probably a lot of power too. As I do believe they actually cost a little power to run. Or maybe not. Ah, okay. They don't really need any power. So that is at least good. And here we have a bigger trade ship. Of course, this is a very far way to walk though. But they do bring metal, which we really need. And we have a lot of medical plants. Of course, they're going to be unhappy carrying all of this, but that is something they just have to do. And we're going to take that, and we're going to take as many spares as we can. And I can take 2 coins, or apparently just 1 coin from you. So we can do that. And trade. Of course, now they're going to be walking a fairly far walk with a lot of medical plants here. Thankfully, there was some already stored here, so they're not walking too far. But they seem to be on the task rather quickly. Very nice. And we did get some metal from here when we did that trade. And I'm hoping that this one gives us a good metal boost too, so we can get other stuff working. Of course, I'm glad now in a way that I made 3 airlocks, because as you can see, it's really a lot of traffic here, and people could actually die if they actually get up in a line and they haven't eaten or drinks, or their oxygen runs out. As you see, there's oxygen here too, so when they are outside, they actually have an oxygen tank. So if they stay out for too long, that could potentially kill them too. And we do not want that. And I kind of want them to build this one, because the power collector will not gain any power unless it's fully connected here. Okay. Having one more starport open would actually be cool. But was it like 11 or 13 metals we're gonna get from this ship? So if they just concentrated it over on one of the starports, we're actually going to be able to have one more running. I'm just a little concerned about the power, because we have a lot of collectors, but that can quickly run out too. And if that runs out, I tell you, the number of people we have is gonna drop. And not a little, it's gonna sky drop. Like, it could be that we even lose everyone if the oxygen goes completely out. So something we do want to avoid. And we have a sandstorm, but I do not think I'm gonna be stopping anyone, because it's such a small walk here. So I don't think anybody's gonna die. At least I was hoping nobody's gonna die. And wow, someone's not at work. That's within the perimeter here. Either it was the 6% chance, or nobody was at work. Okay, so we have a lot of goods here now. A lot of spares and metal. And a few guns too, I believe. Which we do need to actually open everything here, as I do want guards and so on. And I think maybe what we're going to be doing is I'm going to be changing who gets in here. I'm going to be doing 50% guards and 50% biologists. Like so. And why is all the trade ships coming here? And now it's actually starch, which should almost be selling, but that's going to be a very far carrying process. Because I kind of want that one, I kind of want this and this and this, and I kind of want a carrier bot too. That's going to cost me 363. So in a way, I'm just going to put in money here for now. Like so. And yeah, I'm gonna go for that. and just flies off, and I get more resources. Very nice. As you can see, our robots are kind of dying out a little bit, and that ain't nice. And so in a way we should actually start producing some robots. Some drill bots actually, because those are the ones that actually are making sure that we actually get a lot of metal. Of course our workers could go there too, but then they're just gonna get unhappy, plus they don't work as fast as a bot would do. And they kind of spread the metal a little bit, leaving us to get a wind turbine at least, but they could have made a starport for me. And let us see the it's very poor in quality here. Again, not sure why that is a thing. Are you sure I can't fit a TV right here? No? Apparently not. And we're gonna be making these beds then. I think that could potentially boost some morale. Them having better beds. Boop, boop. And I do not think I can fit another one, no. So there, and seems like they're making the stuff now for the security or control center. I'm not quite sure if we need that many guards on there, but at least we have it if it was so needed. And he's carrying some spares. Maybe he's going over here to repair the solar panel. So we're not really getting a lot of citizens right now, and I kind of wanted to have a little boost. But the welfare is down, and nothing wants to tell me why the welfare is down. I can see the food is starting to drop. Could that be a potential? Well, I don't think it would be a potential one there, but when the morale is very low on the colonist colony, then it's actually gonna be not allowing us to take any colonists in, and that would really ruin us. I'm gonna dismiss this, as I kind of want to have my colonists now eventually maybe get a little happier by not carrying too much stuff. Maybe that's why they're so unpleased, because they need to walk so long distances and carrying stuff, and that is not helping on the morale. So eventually the workers won't be over here at all, more or less, as they will just be in the worker area. So I think we're gonna try to not build much more right now, at least not in this area. So I think everything that we need should be over here. So I don't know how many people we can take in here, but when it comes to oxygen, we can take up to 90 people in this tight area. And that one, another robot bites the dust. This one is soon complete. Oh yeah, they actually need a lot of metal, some of them too. And yeah, I can see the food is draining more and more, but hopefully just adding these will help. Again, I'm not quite sure if we have enough biologists to keep everything up. And he's working out. You can do it. Yeah, we're just flying around while we're waiting for stuff to get built. These should more or less be done now. Just a little bit more bioplastic and they're done. Coming with 2 more metals here. Of course, we're only getting... okay, why did you just drop it? What's up with you? Did somebody die? Somebody died. Has died of... Okay. What was that? Aspla something? Okay, we lost the colonist for something, and I didn't quite figure out what it was. And I can't really go back and check on the recording, so hopefully it's not a disease or something that's spreading out here. Then it would be a problem. I'm gonna dismiss this one too. Why is everybody getting out and then they're like, screw this. It's like a too far walk, because if the metal is coming all the way from there, they're like, no, this is too far. And then they rage quit and then just drop it on the ground for somebody else to come and pick it up. Okay, I will not ask questions. This should be done. And let's see. Okay, they're apparently focusing on both of them at the same time, which is a little annoying. In a way, I wish they just focused over here. And on the other things on the sides. Of course, it doesn't seem like we're producing that much bioplastic either, though. Like, there's not that many workers staying over here producing that, but of course, they are also using a lot of time carrying right now. And also making metal for us. But hopefully the prestige can soon go up. Now it's very poor. But I'm hoping when everybody stops carrying that it will be going up. Are you seriously going back with the resources? Spares workshop. Seriously? You went all the way over here to bring it back to the spares workshop, which is all the way over there. The AI sometimes, they are super smart. Okay, so they're dropping it there. Gives us 2. And this one is not working, so it's not giving us prestige quite yet. And a trade ship, do you bring metal? You bring metal. And we bring medical plants. There, give me that gun. And give me a few spares, because I see I am lacking spares. And then give me a few coins, because I'm running out of coins. There, we do that one, even though they need to carry 36 medical plants. But I have a feeling we probably have some stacked here, yes. Oh, it seems like actually stuff that is not... Like, at least medical plants, if they're just stacked here, they will actually start decaying. So that ain't good. So good we're selling some of them then. And a starport has been built. I'm going to be turning that one off just so we don't use too much power. As our prestige here isn't really... Or morale or welfare is not really that high, so there's not going to come any extra planes anyway. Or spaceships. And we have a line here with unhappy colonists. But soon they will be happy when we're done with these last steps here. And of course these. And then there won't be more carrying, and I'm sure we're gonna see the welfare go up again, like it was never down. At least. That's my theory. You are unhappy. Go do something. Okay, we need 3 more. Another rage quit. And normally when there's a rage quit, some might pick them up and then suddenly carry them all the way back, which is not smart. 1 more metal, there we go. So this one can be built too now. Oh yeah, we got some metal here, so that's suddenly why it suddenly speeded up that much. So then it's just 2 wind turbines here, but this one can most likely be built too, yes. When he places it down. Joop. Awesome. We're starting to run out of robots too. Running out of everything. But now we have 2 wind turbines here, making us a lot of power. We're only using half of what we're producing in the daytime. And the wind is... Okay, now there's not really much wind. But the solar panels in itself can actually maintain the entire base. So that is good. So if there were to be no wind, they can actually maintain the base. So we don't draining from the collectors. And another trade ship, because that's apparently the only thing we're getting. And he is not selling metal, so we're not going to do a trade. So you can just fly off again. Where are you carrying that one? Carrying metal to dorm. Ah, okay. And we have an engineer building that one. And hopefully makes the connections to the signs. So we can get that small prestige. We will of course be making some pyramids and so on too here, but that is not for now. That is soon. Hint. Malnutrition. It's not eating enough variety of food. It's not deadly, but efficient colonists won't be able to work. Can be cured by a medic in the sick bay using medical supplies. See meal maker help detail of how meals work. Okay. Yeah, so we are maybe feeding them too much veggies. Could that be? So we should actually have a little bit more meat producing. We do have a little bit here, but it's not much. And I have kind of put a variant of different things, because you can see vegetables, potatoes, vegetable rice, if we hold there. But we're maybe not producing that much meat, so they're maybe a little unpleased with our results. So maybe we should put some meat in then, if that's what's causing the random deaths from time to time. I can make meat production, no problem. There. Having some food being produced over there. Of course, I do not think we can fit anything in here, but we can always try. Oh, we could actually fit it in one there. And that was it. Okay. Could maybe make a lab or something here too, so we have a little food production being done in this area. I'm going to turn off that starport too, as there's no need to have it on. 4 metal missing, 2, 2, 1, and 2. And somebody died again. Seriously. Of aspelection. Okay, what is that? I've no clue what that is. Oh, we're losing people. Is it they're dying of boredness or something? Trade ship? No, not interested. Sandstorm detected, yes, but we are fine for now. Can I just ramp this up so they will actually focus on this one? Because it's been annoying me now that this one isn't collecting any power. That one can at least be built. Very good. Maybe they're dying off. They've been carrying stuff for too long, or working too hard. I have actually no clue. Regular produces oxygen during day, consumes oxygen at night. And I can relax by looking at it. And sandstorm is imminent. So we can plant some trees and so on in here, but for now we're just turning it off. Like so. As I kind of want all my colonists to just relax when we're kind of like done with everything. Let's just speed it up here a little. Okay, you are walking very fast in the sandstorm, I can see. But normally sandstorm doesn't almost last enough to kill them all the way, but they might need some medical attention afterwards. So it would be nice if they just made the bar here so we can actually have the sick bay. So they could just walk over there then. Okay, now I'm starting to doubt it, like the sandstorm better stop soon. Seems like it's stopping there. They probably need a lot of different help. And the bar can be constructed, so either a robot or an engineer would actually come over and build the bar. At least that's what I'm hoping for. Are you the lucky engineer? Yes. Seems like the moral of many of them aren't actually going over halfway. Yes, it seems like everybody is very unhappy. Sick bay is out of power. Yeah, that's because we're building it here. Everybody seems to be very unhappy, and I do not like that. And my question is just, why is everybody so unhappy? Like, is it that thing that I'm not quite sure of? Let's see, not there. Where do we even find help? Yes, help me please. And let's go specialist. Landing permission, no. Home companion, okay. Vegetables. Meal maker. Okay, so there's different types of meals. Aha. Okay, so wheat plus mushrooms equals pasta, 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 pasta. And wheat and any meat and mice and any meat equals burgers. Aha! And I am guessing that mice and those other ones are only with this. Wheat and mice, yes. Okay. So we might need to actually have more of these as well as meat production. So that is maybe why we're actually lacking nutrition. We have some peas, we have some rice, potatoes. We actually don't have that much wheat. So maybe I should make some wheat over here. And there's a transmission and they just want our normal stuff, so sure. I need some cash. Okay, so we might need to make actually these. I'm just gonna make these now and then we could make something else afterwards. So we need to have a little variety. I didn't really know that. And we probably didn't have a problem in the start, but now we're starting to get that problem as there's a lot more citizens. And are they actually done with everything now? Seems like they're done with all the carrying. So it just needs to be built here. Of course there's some stuff that needs to be built in here too, but other than that, it seems like actually this area should be open. Which is very cool. Of course, there's not many workers and colonists here now, and that is because there isn't really any work for them right here. But hopefully our welfare will be going up soon. And then we can start getting, like I can already see it's racing up here now. So that is pretty cool. And in a way, it's almost like we should downgrade a metal and allow them to kind of go a little bit more free of where they so would be requested. And make some more bioplastic. So we can get that for the farms. And in a way, should I just open this one? I think I'm gonna open... Oops. Open this one again. As there is wheat and there is mice in here too. Of course, there's a lot of... Or maybe we shouldn't. Should we? Should we not? You know what? No, we shouldn't. I actually think we should instead then build something here. Even though starch is gonna start filling up, as you can see. Already here the starch has spread to this location. Of course, what we could do is we could start removing some of them, because we do get the bioplast back anyway. Like so, and then we could do this one over to only mice. Mice and wheat maybe. Little mix. Like so, because these ones are apparently making meals then, and it has meal basic, meal basic. Okay, and I guess meal basic isn't enough sometimes. As a salad isn't enough. Meal basic. Yeah, so there's a lot of basic meals. And that's just alcohol. Alcoholic drinks. I'm gonna go check here. Welfare is still on poor. But hopefully now we're gonna be starting to focusing a little bit more on everyone. And less carrying for them and a little bit more nutrition. Because you can see everybody has that sad face on their face. On over their characters. So they ain't happy. Of course, there's some guns and so on here, but we're just gonna dismiss it for now. And are we open for visitors? No, we aren't. So we're just opening for visitors too. But hopefully, I'm hoping everything would kind of start to get a little bit more normal as people get a little happier. I can see some of them are getting happier here. Could it be that we're making more than just basic meals over here? Not easy to say. Of course, when I look at it, we have a lot of meat, but it could just be that we're missing a lot of that mice and wheat. Could be that's doing it. But thankfully we're making a bit of it now. So that's good. Of course, I have a feeling our AI or colonist doesn't really know what should be what. So that's a salad. Okay, why is that a salad while everything else is basic? Or is it that we're making too much burgers compared to salads? That's really hard to tell. What is what and what is where? Like a basic meal. And some places there's salads. Okay. Let me just go quickly back on this and meal maker. Full recipe list. Any 3 vegetables equals salad. Wheat and mushrooms, pasta. Aha. Wheat plus tomatoes, pasta. Any 3 different. Okay. Rice plus any meat equals pasta. Aha. As I would guess, salads are good, yes. And pasta, I guess, is good too sometimes, and burger is good sometimes too. Because I feel like I have made a very variant amount of vegetables when I create stuff. Like, it's always different types of things. But could it be that we're just having too much? Oh. This ain't good. We have a lot of intruders, but we don't have... Uh-oh, we're gonna lose a lot of people now. As we don't have guards over here, and they are kind of coming in a very compact formation here. Of course, they won't be healing, but they will be taking down more or less all our guards now. Okay, now you can see a lot of people dying. And this is really not what we want. They're like lining up to die. Really? And he's just like, I'm a guard, I need to sit here. Oh, and they apparently had guns. Did we just lose 13 colonists? Or more? Wow, that was great. That was a great finish of the episode. Like, everybody dying. Okay. Let's just have a little quick check. Yeah, we're down on a very few amount of guards. Yeah, great. Yeah, and that is what I was kind of fearing, because there's not much colonists there and not many guards, that we could get a situation like that. Okay, so we're turning off the alarm, and yeah, we got to experience that before wrapping up the episode. That's just great. I'm in a way just gonna turn off this one too, so we have a little bit more control. But yeah, I think we're gonna be wrapping up the episode here then, guys. This episode became a little longer than the 30 minutes I'm aiming for, but that's okay. And we got to finish off here now, and now we're just aiming to make our colonists more happy. And then we're gonna be bringing this one up a lot now, at least that's the plan. So in the next episode, maybe we could get almost 100 colonists. I'm not quite sure. I'm hoping we could get a very big boost, but we see. But then again, as always, thank you for watching all the way to the end. It really means a lot to me. And until next time, guys, stay safe and bye.